My name is Zio Ziegler, and I'm an artist and entrepreneur. I got into my line of work by making things for the majority of my life and then learning how to monetize that creation process by printing t-shirts, making paintings, and showing the extension of my creativity through different product lines and ideas and different projects. As a kid, I wanted to be an artist when I grew up. It had to do with combining all different creative expressions into one lifestyle. So that's what I hope to do now, incorporate different creative ideas and expressions into my business, Arte Sempre. My parents have always been very supportive in my career path. I think they just believed in having a very well-rounded education so that I could make the decision that was best for me in that capacity. I love my job. My job is awesome. It's very much so. My creation process and my enjoyment of my career is the same as creating a painting. There's a payoff that's not necessarily linear and that you can't see at that point, but something that you enjoy by just exploring it. I painted the murals around town because I believe that Mill Valley has this dormant spirit about it. It used to be this crazy place that I vague recollection of growing up in. This society that's so connected with both contemporary Buddhism and rock and roll that it's an awesome fusion between that. And I think that these high-end women's boutiques and hair salons that have pressed out the demand for the wacky and the funky and the crazy Mill Valley that inspired a lot of people that are here today. So it's both to share the fact that art can change a town, an individual's life by just saying, wow, that's possible. Like, look at that wall. It doesn't just have to be bland and white. And if we can just change the way that people perceive the public space by putting a little color into it, I think we can bring Mill Valley back, a town that has life in it, a town that has community and soul rather than just places to spend money and to promote this idea of self-celebrity. And you can be more individualistic than that and partake in something that has soul and flair, and I think the murals just embody that idea. In 10 years, I'll probably be doing the exact same thing that I'm doing now. Hopefully, with the growth of Arte Sempre will come the growth of our kind of spectrum of influence so that we can have a larger effect of change in the world. And our whole idea behind it is art always, art everywhere. I think art is a purpose. If you look at very early Egyptian sculpture, it wasn't necessarily art, it was reflection. It was immortalizing an idea of a time. And I think that's what we subconsciously do as humans, is we try to immortalize ourselves, either in photos, in actions, in creativity. So I think creativity and art have a symbiosis throughout history that is just predicated off the consciousness of what we're making. Biggest influence in my life has been my father and my mother. They have this amazing philosophy about life that's really influenced me in quite a profound way, I think. Spending time both between nature and civilization, but appreciating the transience of everything is something that parents have taught me. Can't really say I'd be anywhere without them. I've been kind of teaching at Ed McGuire every couple of weeks and just seeing what the kids do with their creativity, and they make these certain drawings that I would never think to do because my creative process has become so self-conscious that I think it's acknowledging almost a youthful sense of creativity, a presence in art history, and trying to make my work relative to that, but also following my instincts. I'm constantly looking, and I think to be a good artist in our day, you have to be aware of everything that's around you, but also have a moment of quiet within yourself and of just absolute isolation. So it has to be a balance.